Alright, I am going to be making ice cream. Coconut milk ice cream using sweetened condensed coconut milk. I'm also going to try making my own condensed coconut milk. It's something I've been planning to do for a long time and make a recipe. It's not very hard to do. I just haven't done it yet. And I found this can of coconut milk, condensed milk, for $2 at my local Asian store. You're also going to need aquafaba. Now I have some in this container because I use some white beans. So I'm just going to decide if I want more. Not 100% certain yet. And I'm making cookie dough ice cream. So I'm going to use this. This is some chocolate chip cookie dough I made a few days ago. I filmed that part to put into the video as well. And lastly, I forgot this. I'm going to need some vanilla paste because I'm going to make like a vanilla base ice cream. So I'm first going to get started with my aquafaba. I want to boil it and simmer it at least to just evaporate a bit more of the water before I whip it up. Okay, I think I'm going to try, and basically I'm trying this recipe on my own. I found recipes that say you can use condensed milk, and because it's already thickened, condensed down, the crystals in the ice cream won't form, yada yada. That's a good way to make no churn ice cream. So I'm basically just trying it with this condensed cream. And they also, condensed milk. They also say that you should use heavy cream, which I'm not going to use, and that you can whip it up and fold it into the condensed milk. So basically, I'm going to try doing this with aquafaba and I don't know how it's going to work. So I think maybe I'll just use this one can of aquafaba. It does, it does expand very nicely. And I should tell you guys, I also had discovered, all this stuff I have not made. I tried to make a video of it again, but I used the wrong kind of aquafaba. What you'll discover for yourself is that some are thick and some aren't. And I tried to make, I made a marshmallow fluff, which was amazing. And I tried to replicate that in a video for you guys, and then I used the wrong kind of aquafaba, so it didn't work well, and I still have not gotten around to redoing that. Okay, so right now I think there's like a measurement here. So it's almost 1 cup. It's shy of 1 cup of aquafaba. I'm going to boil to reduce that just a little bit, just to make it, and maybe it's not necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll be back. Alright, I have just turned on my stove to medium, and I'm putting the aquafaba into this pan, and I just want to reduce it a little bit. I find reducing it a little bit helps it to just hold its shape. As I said, this might not be necessary for ice cream, but this is how I'm going to do it. I believe that at least this won't cause it any harm, but I'm only going to use 1 can because I don't know if I'm going to fully need 2. So, I'm just going to work on that. I'll show you how the process is going in a moment. Okay, so this is the aquafaba. I have it on medium, as I said, and I'm just slowly warming it. And just so you see what it actually looks like. Once you start to warm it, it gets like a cloudy color. Does that make sense? It's no longer transparent. It becomes like a whitish color. So, that's okay. And there's no real set amount of time to this. I'm just going to not boil it, but just like cook it like this, I don't know, maybe 5 to 7 minutes, just to evaporate it a bit, and then I've got to let it cool. And so you see, I'm stirring fairly constantly. You don't want anything to stick to the pan, although there's not much to stick to the pan, but you just want to keep stirring. A little more stirring, and I'm going to take it off the stove, and I'm going to let it start to cool, because I can't work with this while it's hot. I want this to be cool, and I will show you what I'm going to do with the rest of the ingredients in the meantime. So as you know, I already made cookie dough. Some of it has disappeared, And there is no set amount that you need to put into this recipe. This is still a good amount of cookie dough. I mean, it's hard to not eat this. My daughter always finds herself munching on it, and that's perfectly fine. What you're going to want to do is take bite-sized pieces, and maybe that's too big. Yeah, I'm going to try for a little, like, smaller. Yeah, there we go, like this. So what's that? Like an inch, kind of? Just a little piece like this. And put them into little balls. So you're just going to want to make a number of these so that you can mix them into your cookie dough ice cream when you're ready. This would also make probably an amazing, this is going to be a great base, I'm sure. But you can make like cookies and cream. You can make, I guess, strawberry. You could put like a fruit puree in there. You could maybe, if you have your own like vegan caramel, you could maybe swirl that around in there. That would be nice. Oh, you know what? If this turns out well, the possibilities will be endless. And I'll be sure to try something else with this in terms of a different flavor, because I don't like the idea of an ice cream maker. It just like seems too annoying and cumbersome and too much work. But like a no churn ice cream like this that would actually be easy, I'm all for that. Okay, so guys, this is what you're going to do. Do you even see the pieces I'm putting out here? Here they are. So just little pieces like this, and you know, just bite-sized pieces, however big you want them to be. Just like this. And I'm going to just create a number of these and get them ready for my ice cream. Now, I think that this is probably enough for this size pan. That's my thought. And what I'm going to do, so that these don't get too soft, you just take them and you roll them up a little bit. You know, it becomes perfect when you roll them. I'm going to put this into the fridge just so they stay firm. See, just roll it, make a perfect little ball. But I'm going to put them in the fridge so they stay cold and firm. So when I am ready to put them into the my ice cream, they'll be perfect. Okay, so remember I said it was just shy of 1 cup. It is now looking like it's at about a 1/4 cup. It looks like it's, you know, from looking at this line, this is the 1 cup line here. So before it was about there, now it's down to here. My guess is that I probably evaporated about 1/3 of what I had. So it looks like I am at, wait, 1/2 cup. At about 1/2 cup right now. So I'm going to get this, I'm going to probably just put this in the fridge just for a little bit. It's getting cooler, but it's still warm. I just want it to be a bit cooler. So probably like 10 minutes in the fridge, and then I'm going to come back and foam that up and get started on what otherwise will be a very simple recipe. I'm also going to taste this for you guys, just to let you know what does this taste like, because I have not tasted this yet, and I'm dying to taste it. Okay, so moment of truth time. I've just, well, I thought I opened the can, I think. Okay, so you're going to open up your can of coconut condensed milk. Alright, that's what it looks like. Looks pretty thick. So it's very thick. I mean, condensed milk is typically thick to start. So it's a good thing I have my spatula. I'm going to scoop it out, but first I'm going to taste a little bit of this. Oh, wow. I'm going to let my daughter taste that. So it's just like, oops. It's almost like a coconut candy. I got some coconut candy, I guess a few weeks ago, and I did not do a review of it, but that's what this reminds me of. So maybe there's a whole host of opportunities with this condensed coconut milk. So you're going to put it into a larger bowl. You're going to need 2 bowls. They can both be larger, it doesn't really matter, but you're going to add your whipped cream to this bowl. So that's why I'm putting this into the larger of the bowls that I have. And because I want the vanilla flavor in there, I'm now going to add a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. This I actually got at Michael's, you know, the craft store, and they also sell some baking stuff. I didn't know that before, but I found that out. So here, this is a vanilla bean paste, as I said. So I'm just getting, oops, 1 teaspoon and putting it right in to this. Now, just give it a mix. I think I'm also going to give it a little taste. What's nice about the vanilla bean paste is it gives you those little flecks of vanilla. You can, of course, if you know how to do this, make the equivalent vanilla from an actual vanilla bean pod. But, you know, I find this, I guess, to be just as... Okay. That's good. Okay, so it's time now to whip up your aquafaba. So I'm taking my chilled aquafaba, just putting it into this bowl. I'm just going to make sure I scrape out as much as I can. Oh, and I let my daughter taste the coconut condensed cream. She's like, oh, this is good. Okay, this tastes so good. It tastes so good. But I feel like adding just a little bit more vanilla, and I'm not sure if I should put a... Okay, maybe I was going to put like a half teaspoon. Maybe I'll just put a quarter, since it's the paste. Just to, like, really heighten... Yeah, there we go. Quarter teaspoon. Heighten that vanilla flavor in there. I'm going to push this aside. And what you're going to do is just whip up your aquafaba. Now, this might take several minutes. And you're just going to start like this. Okay, this has been like maybe 2.5 minutes, and look how beautiful and fluffy this is getting. I mean, aquafaba is magic. I love it. Okay, so this took me maybe 5 minutes, let's say, and this is what I have for the aquafaba. Like, there's a part of me that wonders if I should have another can of aquafaba, but I'm going to fold it in with this, and let's see how that goes. Chloe, where's the cookie dough? Oh. I thought you were getting it for me. So what I'm going to do is just take, look at that, beautiful aquafaba, and mix that in.
What if I drop them all?
Well, then you would have to make more. Okay, so I'm just mixing that in with this. I mean, look at how beautiful aquafaba is. It's like amazing. So, I hope this is enough. I'm just going to play it by ear. Maybe I will make another batch of aquafaba if I feel it's necessary. So you're just folding it in. Now, from what I remember, I don't think you need to, like when people make this with whipped cream and condensed milk, I don't think you need to whip it. I wonder if I should try that. Just mixing this. I wonder what it'd be like if I whipped this up. In any case, this is what you're going to do, and I'm just going to add it all and come back in a moment, because then after, I'm either going to decide to whip this or I won't, but then I'm going to add the cookie dough to it, and I'm going to see how this looks. I honestly have no clue if I should whip this up a little bit, but maybe I will. I figure it can't hurt. I did read something about like the whipped cream portion of it, adding the air. I mean, I don't know. All I can tell you is it tastes delicious. All right, so that is so good. Now you're going to just put your, oops, well, the balls have sort of stuck together. Then we're just going to put the balls in here. Maybe I should actually wait until that's what I'll do. I will put this into my container. Okay, let's see how this goes. Like I said, I don't know if I should have another can of aquafaba. Maybe I'll try it again using 2, but I'll see how this turns out first. And now it's time to add the cookie dough. This is going to need to be refrigerated for several hours before you try it. It's good because it's already midnight, so I won't be having this till the morning. And I'm basically just dropping in like pieces of the cookie dough. My daughter thought I should have more cookie dough, but this is looking like plenty. Maybe give it a bit of a swirl if you want. You know, cover up some, whatever. Let's get that corner. Let's mix this up nicely. Let's do that, let's do that. Let's do that. And let's give them all a little bit of a, you know, little mix up. All right, and that is all for now. I'm going to put this in the freezer and I will check on it in the morning and see how it is. I definitely can tell by at least by this size, I could have more aquafaba in there. Just don't know if it's necessary. And I'm going to test it out in the morning. As you guys know, I so often make these recipes for the first time with you guys. And this is no exception, so we'll see together how it is. The only thing I forgot to do is like to put a piece of parchment paper or something just on top of this. So I just cut a piece and I did a pretty good job. And I'm just putting that onto the top. Hopefully that's okay, as you can see, guys. Just to, you know, to keep it from getting crystallized on the top. Okay, back into the freezer. Alright guys, it is the moment of truth. It's the next day, and I guess this has been in the freezer for at least 12 hours, because it's like 2 o'clock right now. So, as you saw, I put this on to prevent any like crystallizing of the ice cream. So I'm going to take this off, or at least I'm going to lift it up. Okay. Let's see, it looks a bit soft. Maybe it's too soft, I don't know. That's what it looks like. Okay, we're just going to try it like it is. Okay, so it's not overly frozen. I'm going to taste it.
I'm going to make a piece of cookie dough.
I'm surprised that it's not more frozen.
Yeah.
What do you think? It tastes good.
Yeah, this is good.
It tastes really good. Maybe I'll leave it longer and see how it turns out. But I also had this idea that I realized I could have implemented and did not. And that was to take a can of coconut milk, use the cream part, and whip that up as well to add to the ice cream. I'm definitely very surprised that it's not firmer. What do you think, Chloe? It needed more of the aquafaba?
I'm not sure. I'm surprised that this recipe even worked at all.
So it tastes good?
Yeah.
I think it, you know what? It needs something else. It's good, but it needs like the coconut cream or maybe another can of aquafaba. Okay, guys. Okay, hello guys. I am back and I've made an amendment. Okay, so when I went to bed after I put the ice cream in the freezer, I had this thought like, oh, I should have used coconut cream. And so when I woke up, you saw what happened. It was not set. So I went out and bought coconut cream. You can use either coconut milk, but organic, the stuff that basically has limited ingredients and that will harden. So I got coconut cream because it's 4 times the coconut to 1 part water versus 1 part coconut milk to 4 parts water. Just going to open this up. So now I've had this in the fridge for about a day. So it should have solidified up to the top, like the fatty part. So I'm going to turn it upside down and open it, and I should be able to have the liquid here that you just pour out and then scoop out what you're going to use. Okay, so I have turned this upside down, and I'm going to open the can. And I am getting just a cup to put the liquid part in. Need another cup. I didn't realize it would be that much. I thought I would have more. I might incorporate some of this into the ice cream. But look, there's not as much in here as I expected to find, which disappoints me. Some of these brands are so inconsistent. But you know what? We're going with this. This is how it's going to work. And hopefully this works and makes a nice ice cream. I'll just... I mean, like, this is very beautiful and thick. But I'm going to whip this up. It's just not anywhere near as much as I expected to have. Okay, so you see, you create the whipped cream like this, but I'm going to check. Sometimes I hate buying different brands of coconut milk because the last time I bought a coconut milk, it gave me so much of the hard whipped cream. And this one is giving me so little, so it becomes frustrating. There's a bit more in here. I think I'll scoop that out. I'll be right back. I'll scoop this part out and add to that. Okay, I've added the rest. You don't want to waste any of that. Okay, so there's the beautiful coconut cream. Whipped cream, coconut whipped cream. And I'm going to try seeing how some of this other part whips up. I'm very curious. So I think I'm definitely going to use this in the ice cream regardless. I'm sure it will work. But let's see. Okay, so it kind of fluffs up, but it's not hard like the other one. So I think I'm going to do, sorry guys, I'm going to add all this. Like, look how beautiful and rich and creamy that looks. I mean, it really does look amazing. You can keep this and use it in smoothies, but I think I'm going to at least whip this up, and I'm going to see how much I'll put into my ice cream mix. Alright. Now, since I'm playing all of this by ear, I think what I'm going to do is just take my spatula and start mixing in the condensed milk base, and then you're just going to mix it in. And I hope that this is enough coconut whipped cream. I really thought I would get more in the can, like I said, but oh well. I hope this works, and I'll add a bit of the milk as well, just to put a bit more of the coconut milk into there, and I think that will help also to have the consistency of ice cream when it is in the freezer. Okay, so I've now added all of that. So I'll start by adding like 1/3 of a cup of the, like it's whipped and it's nice. It's like, can you see it? Foamy, whipped, very thick. I'll put 1/3 of a cup. I'll probably end up putting 2/3, if not a full cup. But I'll start with this. Just mix that in. Okay, that's looking good. I guess it's also a matter of tasting it, but I think I want definitely 2/3 to 1 full cup, if not all of it, of the coconut cream. I don't want to have the same problem where it doesn't freeze. Okay, it's becoming richer. It still has the more cream-colored color of the condensed milk. Guys, let me just taste a little bit right there. Still very sweet. It's tasting good though. You know, I might just put all of this in there. Let's do that, but I'll do the other third. Mix it up. I can tell you this looks like a beautiful consistency. Okay, can you see? Beautiful, thick, creamy. Hopefully this is what will do the trick. Let me taste it for the sweetness though. That's going to be one thing. Okay. It's still sweet. At this point it's not, it was like very sweet before, so it's less sweet. Just making sure I get all this in here. And it's really just a matter of this tiny bit I have left. You know what? Let's do it. So let's call this the can. And I hope this works. All I can tell you is that this coconut cream has a beautiful, thick, creamy consistency that reminds me like of a heavy whipping cream. So I hope, for the sake of the ice cream, that it turns out as beautifully as I expected to. Thinking about this on the fly, let's do 1/4 teaspoon. Now I did read somewhere that like the alcohol in vanilla also can play a role in helping things to not crystallize. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful rich consistency right here. That is gorgeous. Let me just see. Once again, tasting. I mean, it tastes delicious as it is. I think I'm going to go with that. I'll be back. So what I think I'm going to do is just put the, oh, I should have put this in the fridge, the pieces of cookie dough into this. Give it a mix. Did I mention that the can of coconut cream costs $4.29? So I was hoping that this would be cheaper with the aquafaba, basically, and the condensed milk, but it's becoming a bit more expensive. So with the exception of knowing the ingredients I have in here, I mean, it might be, and it looks like I do have a big amount of ice cream, if this works out well. You know, it's probably easier to buy. Okay, there we go. So I've got a bit more of the condensed milk mixture in here, so I'm just going to try to mix everything in nicely. Hope I don't have all these clumps together, but I'll try to mix them around when I put them in the pan as well. Okay, and it's actually perfect, but it's filling it up more. Okay, I'm going to just try mixing up the clumps in here to spread them out. Just do it like that. Once again, I'm going to get a piece of wax paper, or was it parchment paper, and cover it, put it in the freezer, and I will check with you guys in the morning. I have to say, the color is looking far more like a rich and luxurious vanilla right now. And I don't know, guys, but this definitely feels beautiful, like a beautiful consistency. It actually reminds me like of a melted, you know, when you melted dairy ice cream, how it's like that thick, kind of really creamy substance. This is what that reminds me of. Would you say that too, Chloe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very hopeful that this will work. So I'll be checking in with you guys in the morning. Okay, so it is the next day. So this has been in the freezer for several hours, and it already feels different. I don't know if I'm gonna have to let it rest a little bit, but look, it's not let it rest, let it defrost a little bit, but it's coming up beautifully. Stop. That's my daughter. Let's see if I'm able to. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's definitely ice cream now.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, who's gonna try? You're gonna try one and I'll try one? This is ice cream. This is amazing. let's let my mom try, and my sister. Okay, I have my mother here, and I'm going to get a spoonful of the ice cream. I'm just trying to find a proper ice cream scooper, and we can't. Again, look at the consistency, if you can see that. Okay.
That's good. It's frozen now. It's like frozen.
How do you like the taste?
Good.
Yeah, this is coconut milk ice cream.
Coconut too. Nice.
Okay. Okay, so I have my sister, and she has the coconut milk ice cream. So go ahead and just taste it and tell everybody what you think. How is it?
Definitely tastes like coconut milk. Definitely delicious. Very good.
All right, guys, so hopefully you try this recipe, and I'm going to try different versions of it. Could possibly have had a little less coconut milk. It definitely froze up the way I wanted it to, and that's all for now. My mom likes it, my sister likes it, my daughter likes it, I like it. It's a win. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, well, I'm back. Why? Because I completely forgot that I made cookie dough ice cream. So we thought, wait, let's show them a piece of the cookie dough. So that's a piece of the cookie dough. Okay, so my daughter's going to taste it, and I'm going to search for some cookie dough. It looks like maybe much of it went to the bottom. I think, realistically, oh yeah, look at the cookie dough right here. Look at the cookie dough. I think realistically this could be, you could probably add a little bit less of the milk, but you know, just to make this work, you just take it out and soften it up a little bit, and it's fine. I find that to be the case with most of the non-dairy milks anyway. Non-dairy ice creams. That's a nice chunk of cookie dough. Nice and soft.
I didn't eat mine yet.
Oh, okay. Well, alright guys.
Wait.
Cookie dough. Like, it's not too hard.
Yeah, it's really good.
What do you think, Chloe? Good? Okay. Awesome, guys. But they all look like they've gone to the bottom. So I think the way I did it the first time, where I mix them in separately, I would do it that way again. But I think this would make an awesome cookies and cream recipe. What do you think, Chloe?
Yeah.
This would be amazing as cookies and cream. So I will do that. But I'm going to bring a piece of cookie dough for my mom to try, and my sister. All right. Thanks for watching.